Howdy fellow YouTubers, my name is BobStraitFTW, and today we are playing Battlefield 4 because Battlefield 4 is a game that we like to play. But today is Wednesday. I've done this intro 3 times and I keep ending up in servers that have weird either rules or issues going on with them. The past 2 servers I joined were tremendous lag, and the 2 before that was just some people issues. And when I say people issues, I mean it was a serious power struggle. One side had like 98 kills and the other side had 15. So that and guess which side I got put on? I got pooped on, and I got some stuff shoved up my butt. But I thought that I would talk about some YouTube stuff today. In case you don't know, I am, well, not currently, partnered with Fullscreen. My partnership stopped May 16th. Around my birthday is when I actually signed up for a partner. My very first partner on YouTube was this little company called RPM, which they did okay by me, but they took a lot of money from the channel. And in case you don't know, you can kind of make money off of YouTube. I don't make much money. It's getting, you know, to about $20 a month now, which is, it's cool to see that come in, and it can kind of pay for my gaming habit because I don't buy many games, but it's kind of a nice little compensation for all of the time and effort that I put into that was an enemy that I do put into YouTube, because this isn't just a sit down and record for an hour thing. This is a sit down, record for an hour, edit for 3 hours, and then upload and annotate and all that jazz. And I try and limit, oh dang it, I try and limit the amount of work that I have to do, but when I do put that extra effort in and actually spend 3 or 4 hours editing and put the annotations on the video, it gives me a nice satisfaction feeling. But anyway, what I want to talk about is partnerships today, and how partnerships are super evil. They also help channels that try and do gaming, because gaming channels can have a lot of issues with copyright. And I know when I first started YouTube, only about half of my videos were ever even published, which means like half the videos that I made never ended up on YouTube, and that was just Battlefield 3, and YouTube was such a hostile place for gaming way back then. It still is a pretty hostile place, where I've had to delete 2 or 3 entire campaigns that I've done and posted to YouTube. I had to delete the entire Hardline campaign. I had a problem with the Vanquish campaign. The only one that I have had limited problems with is the Battlefield 4 campaign, which is super nice. Oh, that looked painful. But that's what's been going on. And what partnership does is if you were to start a channel today, you couldn't contact YouTube in any way, shape, or form. You could email them, you could do anything like that, and they won't respond, because there are billions of YouTube channels that they're constantly dealing with and all that, and they don't have no customer service whatsoever. And so what you do is you partner with a MCN, which stands for multi-channel network, and you have someone to talk to about issues or problems that you may have with your channel. And that's where I see the value in an MCN, is that it's just someone that I can communicate with about my YouTube channel if I ever do have an issue or anything like that. And for the past 2 years now, I've been locked into Fullscreen, and I kind of wanted to leave a year ago because they were giving me a 70-30 split. And I can talk about it now because I'm not under NDA, so you can suck your contract. Anyway, I can talk about it now. I was making a 70-30 split, which is pretty standard. That means I get 70% of all the revenue that comes through my channel, and the way it works is YouTube immediately takes 40%, and then the rest of that 60% is either, if you're not partnered, all of that is given to you, or that is split between you and your MCN, and that's kind of their reparation for being, you know, for you using their service and being able to talk and everything. That's kind of like payment. But since my channel has grown so much, I'm making 4 times the money I was 2 years ago, and I asked them for like, hey, can I get like a raise or something? I didn't want anything much bigger than what I have. I wanted 80% instead of 70%, and they said no, and so I left. So that's essentially what happened. Not to mention they weren't helping me in a lot of different ways, and I'd like to explore other, people, because there's got to be better people out there than Fullscreen. Now, albeit Fullscreen wasn't bad to me at all. I just think that being as small a channel as I am, I didn't have as many opportunities with them. It's usually only those bigger channels that have, hundreds of thousands of subscribers that actually truly benefit from having an MCN of that size. And, that's just kind of where I'm at now. So I'm in the process of finding a new people that they're going to pay me more and, just give me better deals overall, which will be nice. Better all the jazz. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Where'd he go? Ah! But that's what I've been dealing with lately. And it's a little stressful because none of my videos are getting monetized right now. And to me, it kind of feels like I'm missing out on revenue. But that's not really that big of an issue. It's like, oh, I didn't have an MCN for, a week. I missed out on $2. Whoop-de-doo. And it may not seem like that big a deal on the outside, but on the inside, like, I don't get paid for any of my time that I do on YouTube other than what little I make from the advertisements that get put on them. And so I look forward to that money, and that money has kind of already been spent. Not in a form of like, well, maybe I already bought, the $300 microphone, blah, blah, blah. No, as in like, I want to buy, what's that? Battlefield 1, the new one that's coming out. And, my next paycheck that Fullscreen should give me is gonna, be enough to pay for that. But, what about the next game and the next game and, whatever. But, damn it! If you want to get into YouTube or whatever, I would highly suggest an MCN, especially if you're doing gaming stuff, because if you do get a copyright claim, and that's very different than a copyright strike, because claims are a lot less serious, which is really nice that YouTube has that system. I've never been copyright striked, which is nice, because a copyright strike really does hurt a channel. But I intentionally don't use other people's music. Whenever I can use my music, I can. And I only ever use the music that... There's this website in Computech, you can get stuff from there, or I use what YouTube gives me. And so that way, I don't do that. But sometimes, if you do like a campaign or something, all of the cutscenes in a campaign, somebody has already uploaded to their channel, and so your stuff matches with their stuff, and therefore you get a copyright claim, and you basically don't get a strike. It's just those people take your money, essentially. And you're like, well, there's nothing I can do to it because I can't talk to anybody at YouTube. It's all an automated system. There's nobody pushing buttons to do anything like that. And there's a couple reasons YouTube does that, and that's to limit the liability on their end. I'm sick of that Claymore being there, and I can't take it out. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, I took it out. Yeah, you son of a bitch. How dare you put a Claymore there? This is where I go to kill all the peoples. I don't see anybody over here. Let's see. I'm scared to go over here. I kind of have to sneeze, but I don't want to ruin audio. So I'm not gonna sneeze. I'm holding it in! I'm holding it in and it hurts! Screaming helps. But yeah, I'm looking into new partners right now. Which I've signed up for one, and I'm kind of waiting for them to get back to me, and it's been 3 days now, which they said it takes anywhere between 1 and 3 days, so I should hear from them later today, which would be super nice to start getting the ball rolling on something like that. But yeah, my contract finally ran out with Fullscreen. I'm looking forward to future possibilities of what I can do with this channel, and maybe not what I can do with this channel, but maybe make a little bit more money and be able to spend more time at it, because I'm at a point in my life where I have to make decisions on where to spend my time, and for the longest time now it's been YouTube. I just enjoyed YouTube. It still is a way for me to help with stress in my life, and it may not sound like it in my videos, but YouTube making videos is very calming to me, and it lets me get out my frustrations in a very creative way, which is super nice, and make a little money on the side as well. But I'm having to focus on stuff in my life right now to make me money, and that's where the damn it. And that's where switching networks is going to help with that. And I've been spending a lot more time with my 3D printing, which that's picking up tremendous. And that's kind of where I'm putting a lot of my effort now. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. I'm stuck. I got stuck on a barrel. Thanks, Obama. But yeah, I just thought that I'd talk about some of that stuff and how I feel about it and all that jazz, and what's going on YouTube in general. YouTube just made some weird changes to how MCNs have to operate, so it may be harder for smaller channels to find MCNs that will take them. I don't exactly know how, but I've kind of passed that threshold of a new MCN, because when I was talking, when the automated system hit me up for this new MCN that I'm signing up for. I don't want to mention their name in case, you know, stuff happens and nobody quite knows who they are. But got him. Did you see the body flop? Oh. Well. What was I gonna say? Oh, they were talking about how to be accepted into their network, you gotta get 80 views a day. And I was actually unaware that my channel gets 603 views a day, which is outstanding to me, because I almost never look at that. And each video I get gets anywhere between 15 and 30 views. And I post a video once every couple days. And so I was really surprised to see that 600 number pop up. So that is certainly like oh look, it's doing a thing. And but that means that I do meet their requirement for being partnered, which is really, really nice. And hopefully all this will pan out and you'll never hear about it again, and I'll probably never talk about it. I didn't have a video idea for today, and that's the kind of stuff that's happening in my life right now, so it's really easy to talk about that and play video games at the same time. Oh my gosh, it's stupid damn sons of bitches with the sons of bitchity boo. You suck and I hate you, okay? Dooka-dooka-doo. Alright, we're gonna spawn up. Alright, we gotta get hard. We gotta get so hard right now. Come on, team, don't die. Don't die. No! What is wrong with you? That's a little frustrating, but I'm glad that I could talk to you about all the things that are happening in the world today, in my world specifically. If you made it to this part of the video, please put the word Scoober, SCOOBER, in your comment in the comment section below so that I know that you watched the video all the way to the end and are the best viewer and subscriber ever. Thank you all for watching. Know to like and subscribe to help me on my channel out.
That is all.
In a while, and I am very high energy right now. This is not... Oh, he's dead. I feel good, you know that I wouldn't now.